Hello, family, and welcome to this devotional moment on Tuesday of Holy Week. And I want us to continue in chapter 18 a little further down as we are watching everything unfold at the end of the earthly ministry of Jesus the Christ. What we see happening is that after they leave Caiaphas, they take Jesus to the praetorium where he is further scourged and beaten. But again, the leaders, the Jews who have put him up to this trial, they won't go into the praetorium themselves because they'd be defiled. And then they have to approach Pilate because they want to convince him to send Jesus to his death. But Pilate asked them a question. Let's look at chapter 18, beginning at verse 29. Pilate went out to them and said, "What accusation do you bring against this man?" And they answered and said to him, "If he were not an evildoer, we would not have delivered him up to you." They don't answer the question because most evildoers want to give you questions that have nothing to do with the relevant question or what's really important. And so them deflecting or sending that off, here's what we get to see next. Pilate takes a move and he said to them, "You take him and judge him according to your law." Therefore the Jews said, "It is not lawful for us to put anyone to death, specifically during Passover, for they would become defiled and not be able to partake within themselves." And the saying might be fulfilled which Jesus spoke of, signifying of the way he would die, being delivered up to Gentiles specifically. Verse 33. Then Pilate entered the praetorium again, called Jesus, and said to him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus answered him. Now, mind you, tortured, beaten all night long, even until now the morning, he's responding to Pilate in this way. "Are you speaking for yourself about this, or did others tell you this concerning me?" Here's the question I have for you to meditate and consider, because yesterday I asked you, are you being consistent with Jesus? I think before that, you must have the declaration unto yourself of who is Jesus to you. Are you calling Jesus king because someone else told you he's king? Or is he truly king for you? Is he the king because you have declared him king over you? Have you confessed him as Lord yourself? Have you said, Jesus reigns in me, and so he will reign in all that I am involved in? Because if Jesus is king and you claim him as king for yourself, then that changes every facet of your life. So Jesus asking Pilate this question, Pilate could have confessed him as Lord, and then we would have a different story. He does not, though. Even though Pilate does say he doesn't find anything wrong with this man, he still delivers him over and washes his hands clean. The question for us now is, do I say he's king because others have told me? Or do I say he is king because I believe it for myself? Are you being consistent with Jesus? And do you claim him as king for yourself?